Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your man Marcus, and this is another episode of Motivational Moments with Dr. Marcus. This is going to be a real short one today. I am here at gymnastics with my daughter. She's going to be going in about 10 minutes, so I'm just going to hurry up and get this done. This is Candace. Say hi.
Hiya.
She's having a little snack right before she goes in. But I just wanted to share something with you all for a few minutes, and this was the best time of day for me to do it. I realized that not only do I have to do this consistently, but I need to also have a consistent schedule. I need to have a set time where I'm coming to you every day. I do not have that yet, and but when I do, it will happen. When I do get a time when I can do this every single day, I absolutely will, because I love coming to you guys. I love sharing what God has for me to share with you, and I want to be able to do it not just consistently as far as from day to day, but also consistently as far as some kind of set time, a set schedule when I can come to you and give you my absolute best, because I know that that's going to be the best thing for me and for this show on this platform moving forward. So what I want to talk to you guys about today, just for a few minutes, is just the question, why are we so afraid to go against the grain? Why are we so afraid to go against the grain? First of all, this is going to be just a continuation of what I talked about last night, and if you all missed my conversation last night, I was just talking about the fact that, on social media, we are so quick sometimes to write status messages that say, I don't need anybody to validate me. I don't need anybody to validate me. I don't need anybody to affirm me. But really, we do. If we be very honest with ourselves, we absolutely need people to validate us and affirm us, because if we didn't, then we wouldn't even come on Facebook. We wouldn't use any social media networks and put our opinions out there for people to judge. Because what we want to do is we want to be affirmed in the things that we tell other people. We want to be affirmed in the ideas that we have and the opinions that we express. We absolutely do want to be affirmed in them. And you know what? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And why do we want to be affirmed? Because we are people of community. We, as human beings, we naturally gravitate toward relationships with other people. We are not islands unto ourselves. Even the biggest introverts still want to be in community with other people and feel better when they have friends and other people that they know that they can count on. I know, because I myself am a deep introvert. But anyway, I wanted to kind of continue that conversation, but just from a general standpoint, why are we so afraid to go against the grain? Why are we so afraid to go against the grain? First of all, I think one reason why we're afraid to go against the grain is because we, like I said, when it comes to social media and when it comes to anything, we want to be affirmed in the things that we are saying, and the opinion do is then you just pick those socks up and the pants. And I am back. Hopefully I can stay back. Facebook is telling me that my connection is weak right now. I am using the gymnastics center's Wi-Fi right now. I do not want to go on to LTE because I've used way too much data so far this month, and I still have about 8 or 9 more days to go, and I've already used probably about 80% of my data for the month, so I kind of want to hang on to that. But anyway, what I'm saying is that, hopefully it'll stay back this time. I know that I'm going to lose a lot of viewers in this process, but prayerfully you all will go back and watch the replay later. But, we want to be affirmed in the things that we believe, in the things that we say, and the ideas that that we express. And, it's nothing wrong with seeking affirmation, but when it does become a problem is when we want affirmation so much that we're not afraid to go against the grain. When we have ideas, when we have when we have opinions and perspectives that are not necessarily expressed by the majority, because it is when we have ideas that are different, is when we have new ideas that are not shared by the majority, that true progress is made, and that we can really move forward. people who have invented things in this world, people who have started movements, people who have done great things in this world. They did great things not because they had opinions and not because they had an outlook on life that was just like everybody else's, but it's because they were different. It's because they stepped into what God had for them, and they had enough confidence in themselves even when no one else did. They had enough confidence to move forward in what it is that they believed and what it is that they believed that God had called them to do. So we cannot be afraid to go against the grain. Yes, it's very easy to be afraid, but when we get to the point that we are afraid, we have to call on the strength of the Lord to really carry us in those times. And when we do, when we really step into what God has for us, and when we step into it with confidence, and when we know we're going in the right direction, God will send the right people into our lives. God will send the right person into your life to speak into you and to encourage you in a place where you think is barren, and a place where you think no one else is congratulating you, in a place where you think no one else cares about what it is that you're doing or what it is that you're going through. When you step into that place of uniqueness, when you step into that place of just being different and going against the grain, that's where God can really bless you, because God truly has a plan for each one of our lives. And so I just want to encourage somebody real quick with that. Like I said, this is going to be very short, not very deep. I just wanted to share that with you all, because I know that I've had the experience many times of being one who has had different ideas and one who has gone against the grain. Yes, I see. Yes, it's about to rain. Yes, I do see that. And wipe your mouth before you go in. Don't embarrass yourself. But yes, we absolutely must be encouraged. And I just want to encourage you. I believe that God, if you're listening, if you're watching this right now, I believe that God has put something on the inside of you that is so different from the majority that you are afraid to express that thing. And I just want to encourage you in this moment. You hurt yourself. Okay, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You're about to go in a second and have a good time. God has put something in you that is so different, that is so against the grain, that you're so afraid to express it because you don't know how it's going to be received. And I just want to speak the word of life into you right now, and I just want to encourage you that whatever that is that God has spoken into you, that's not your imagination. That is God speaking to you and letting you know that you have what it takes, because when God puts the vision inside of you, He is going to also give you the provision to make that vision come to pass. And you just have to be willing to be different. You have to be willing to step into that thing, and then that's where the real blessing is going to come. Anyway, real short, sweet, and to the point. And the quote that I have for today was the motivation really for this short message. And that is from Mark Twain. And he says, anytime you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time to pause and reflect. Anytime you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time to pause and reflect. We don't get anywhere in this world by being just like everybody else. We don't get anywhere just by going with the crowd. And we definitely don't get anywhere by being in our comfort zones. And when we're in our comfort zones, it's most likely because we're acting like majority people. And it's once we step out of the majority, once we step out of our comfort. Yes, my connection is weak. Again, I'm about to shut this thing down. I just want to encourage you with that once again. When you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Don't be like everybody else. Be yourself. Be who God's called you to be. And once you step outside of your comfort zone and once you step outside of that majority mindset, that's where all the magic happens. So again, this has been Motivational Moments with Dr. Marcus. God bless you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.